And now, from Glasgow.
So, hello, welcome to what is going to be a bumper issue. We're going to be doing 5 stages in one video. This is issue 62 to 66, which is the inner forearm part 3, all the way through to inner forearm part 7. Now, 2 things to say, credit where credit is due. If you have watched my premium base, you will know that one of my pieces was damaged, which was there's somewhere in there is a, oh, where's it gone? There, I think it's this one. It's the LED lights. One of the lights didn't work, so I asked them for a replacement, and I was away in Manchester for 2.5 weeks, and it was back when I arrived, so I cannot complain about that. So I won't be showing you that on camera. I've shown you how to build it. Obviously, one of the lights was out, but when I come to the next piece of base, it will be done. Also, I didn't say anything, but I was a little bit worried. Some other people were saying that they got their their Nano Gauntlet as one of their free gifts. It's new pack time, and we have got the free gift in this one. I wasn't overly bothered. I know if you watch Building with the Boys, we've got this thing going on called Fanhome Gate. To be absolutely honest with you, I got the Iron Man one, which I think I've shown you. And I've actually got mine in perfect condition, which I feel bad about now, because I know Scott's was damaged. So, Scott, if you want to do a swap, give me a shout and I will send you this. The way that I feel about these free gifts, if I didn't get one and in exchange everybody else got theirs and I was the only one that was missing, I would be fine with that. Then nobody would be unhappy, and that in itself would make me not unhappy. But that's quite nice. It actually weighs quite a lot actually. But yeah, so my free gift has arrived. So let's crack on with the build. Now, I will be doing some editing because the vast majority of all 5 of these stages is screwing. So I will be doing all of my screwing speeded up. Now, you also know that the parts, they don't give them names, they just give them numbers. So this is piece A76, and we have screws. Screw 1. So all I'm going to do with my screws is I'm going to just tip the bags out, and I'm just going to keep adding to the pot, and I'm just going to use them as they come. So we need the piece that we did last issue, and we need to place this onto there like so. And we have 1 2 3 4 5 screw holes, 1 2 3 4 5, and as per, most of mine seem to be coming out. As you can see there, it isn't an exact fit. There's a big old gap down there. This has been happening to every single one of my parts. However, what I found is that if you screw, normally I'll start outside of the screws, but if you start one end or the other, or better still from the middle, and work out, you find that it just pulls it all into shape. So I'm going to do a fancy bit of editing, and I'm going to be putting 1 2 3 4 5 screws in, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I made a bit of a mess of it. It was my fault. I didn't check that this piece at the top was in properly. And then as I started to put the screws in, is it this piece there? There. So as I put the pieces in, it wasn't fitting. So I had to take them all off, make sure that was lined up. But it went absolutely fine once it was checked. As you can see, that gap is completely gone. Once you've screwed them in, it does pull it all together. So what I'm going to do now is issue 63. This is piece A77 with some more screws, and this is going to be exactly the same. So what we need to do is take this piece and this piece, 1 2 3 4 5, will line up with 1 2 3 4 5 holes there, and that will go in like that. And that's not a bad little fit actually, but make sure it goes in there and there. And I'm going to do exactly the same again, but this time I'm going to remember to put my oil in. So a drop in each of the holes. You can put the oil onto your screws if you want. I like to pop it into the hole. So I'll see you after I do the next cut. Okay, so on to stage 64, and we have this piece which is labelled A78, and exactly as before, this piece is going on to there. This is actually going above this, whereas this last piece, the last couple of pieces, went below. So I think this is actually now starting, obviously you can see where it's built up of plates, but the plates are coming out of this one there, so up and up and up. And these are up and up and up. So exactly the same as before with the cat in my way. I did try to bribe him by giving him a bowl full of treats, and that was successful for 2 issues. So I might have to bribe him some more. How you doing, mister? So yeah, so once I get rid of the cat, I'll be doing 5 more screws, and I'll be honest with you guys, my hands are killing me. Right, so see you shortly. Okay, so welcome to making models with me and the cat. We had a bit of a battle of wits there. I knew he was looking for a space, and I was trying to, everywhere he was looking, I was trying to just place the model, hoping he'd give up, but he didn't give up, and now I'm stuck with the cat on the bench. Right guys, so the next piece that we have, which is stage 65 in a Forearm 6, this is piece A79, and we have 7 more screws. We only need 5. We have got, how can I do this without putting things down on you? 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 2 3 4 5, and that goes in there like that. Ever so simple. Now here's the issue, this little bit there, make sure that's hooked in, so it's actually not a bad idea to bring the part in like this and then clip it in, and then maybe pop your first screw. Let me just do the oil. 1 2 3. Shadow, you are so lucky I'm not towards the end of the build, because there's no way I could lift this whole thing up with one arm like this if it was any more complete. Right, so we get that first screw in, and then that will hold the bottom of the plate together. Lovely, like so. So make sure that's in properly, and then we'll just continue with the other 4 screws. Now it is a little bit out of shape at the top, as most of these pieces have been doing, but you can clearly see that once the screw's in, it's going to pull that into shape. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, so that is that stage complete. There is a little bit of a gap at the top which I haven't been able to sort out. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there we go. I thought I'd put that screw in as hard as I could. Yeah, I think that's fixed it actually. Let's try this one as well. So yeah, okay, this is why I tell you guys, check your screws, because even if they've gone in fully, sometimes they'll just loosen a little bit later on, because this piece may not be the exact correct shape. It will bend as you put the screws in. It will bend it into shape. Like this has just gone loose again. There we go. That's a massive improvement. Right, so that leaves us with the last piece of this pack, stage 66, inner forearm stage 7, and that's this piece, which is A80. And we also get some screws. I will need to open another pack. I didn't open the pack from the last issue because I built the spares up. So this one is going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs. That will go into there. Check the fit as we have been doing. Can you see that that is massively out of shape? You can get a bust through there. So, checking my fit, it goes on the top and the bottom perfectly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll oil these holes again, as I have been doing. I've been very good. And instead of starting from one end, as I have been, because of the way that this is bent out of shape, I will start from the middle, which is... yeah. So if I pop this one in first, if it wants to go, which it does not seem to want to, I'm going to have to turn this round or screw it in left-handed. And I think that that will probably be not so much on YouTube, more on who's been you've been framed if I do it left-handed. Right. So this is actually quite badly out of shape. So I'm actually having to push the piece into place as I screw it. There we go, that's gone in lovely. And you can see immediately it's so much better just with the one screw in. So I'm going to continue doing these screws in the way that I've been doing, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, so that is the fifth one in, well, the seventh one in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. That is really nice. That's in there nice and flush. I did have a bit of trouble with this last screw. It didn't seem to want to go in, so I just kept going until it was okay. But to be honest with you, 5 screws per panel is probably quite excessive. You could probably get away with 3. So the fact that we've got 4 good screws and 1 semi-good is not too bad. That's nice and solid. And that is the end of that. Now I want to show you the progress so far, but it is getting rather large, so I think I will probably save it for, because you've seen the progress since we finished the finger, and then obviously the last pack we did these 2 panels, and then we've done these 5, and that looks like, if it's not the whole half a panel, it's not far off. So I reckon we'll soon be attaching these to the main bit of the glove. But look guys, so next week I'm going to be doing the next piece of the premium base. Then we will do some more on the next pack. So let me just switch the camera so we can have a chit chat. So yes, so I am filming this on the 10th of July, and it won't be going out until the 22nd of August, by which time the payment is due. Bear with me a sec. I think the next payment for me is due on the 19th. No, 5th. I think it's due on the 19th, which is next week for me now, but is actually 4 weeks ago. So any day now, the next pack. So I think I might end up doing 5 more issues in 2 weeks after we do the premium base, because we are now getting 6 issues rather than 5 because of the premium base. So drop me a comment guys, do you want to see me do the premium base every week. It's looking like it's going to be the same. What I can do is perhaps just build a base off camera and then just tack it onto the end of the previous video. Right, so that's it for me now. So as I say, next week will be the premium base. Thank you to Fanhome for sending the replacement out from the last premium base. I will be assembling the next piece next week, which will be, I believe, the 29th of August. And then hopefully we'll start to catch up. We did have the delays with the Gauntlet. They didn't have the packs coming. And then suddenly they're sending me lots of packs quite quickly. So it's got a little bit awkward. But we'll catch up. We always do. So for me then, that's it. I will see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.